Hello and welcome back to another episode of The Outside Line. I am your host, Brian T. Meyer, and today we are talking about Joey Logano and seeing if he can get back to his championship form. Let's talk about it. Joey Logano last year had 1 win, 10 top 5s, 19 top 10s, and finished 8th. I think that's where I'm at right now. But yeah, he finished 8th in the points. He was the lowest finisher of the round of 8 participants. Logano, I feel like, has had a, kind of off and on past couple years. I think he can get back to championship form, but I think it's going to take him throughout half the year to get there. I think he'll still make the playoffs no matter what, but I think that, this year with how, I feel like our broken record, with the higher horsepower, we don't know how good he's going to be. It could take his team a while to get to form. I think they're a second half of the year team. I think his win comes, around Bristol night, or, like Michigan later in the year. I don't think he's going to be, in my opinion, again, I could be wrong. I don't think he's going to be a favorite of like a Vegas this year where he's won in the past, or, Atlanta's a toss-up because of the new configuration. But you got to look at it this way. If he wins early in the year, great. But I think Logano's likely to have a Denny Hamlin type year, like Denny Hamlin had in 2020, where he's going to win. But I think, and like I said earlier, I think all of his wins come in the second half of the year. And that's just my opinion. But I think he can get back to championship form. It's just going to, like I said, probably, later in the year. I don't think, it's going to work out right away. I don't think it's going to click for him, because I think he's been too, again, like I said with Aric the other day, is Logano just needs to bring confidence. Like, stop pushing it into, like, everything's, against you. You need to just build your confidence and win that way. So hopefully, just take it calm, take it one race at a time, and I think Logano could be there. Also, we learned today, which is a crazy story, because I would never have expected it 6 weeks from the start of the season. Aric Almirola is going to retire at the end of the season. And as I said in the video the other day about Harvick, is that Ryan Preece is now with Stewart-Haas for 12 races. And I think now that with this news coming out, I think that puts Ryan Preece in the 10 car for 2023. And I don't want to assume anything, but I think that's what's going to happen. But it's crazy to think in a 14-year span, and I've always liked Aric Almirola. A 14-year span, he's won 3 races. And last year at New Hampshire was amazing that he won that. Like, I wasn't expecting it, but it's going to be crazy to think that next year, after next year, Harvick could be done. And then you have Briscoe, Cole Custer, and then Ryan Preece, and possibly Riley Herbst. Like, that's going to be a crazy mix of drivers in 2024, if my thoughts are correct on this. I think that NASCAR, for Stewart-Haas, is going to be in good hands. I think Aric Almirola, it sucks to see him go, but I think it'll help for Stewart-Haas to have all these young guys. No offense to Harvick or Almirola. That's not what I'm trying to get at all. But I think it's going to help as long, like, for Harvick to have the one more year and be the main guy to bring up Priest, and then maybe Priest and Herbst, or Priest and, even throw this one out because he's with, Wood Brothers this year. Harrison Burton. Harrison Burton could easily get that 10 car in 2024. Yeah, 2024. I think Wood Brothers would keep him on for, the next couple of years. But I think Harrison Burton could easily get that 10 car in 2024, and Priest get the 4 car. I think that's a big possibility. And then you got guys who are successful, like Harrison Burton, like a Chase Briscoe, like a Cole Custer, and then you got Ryan Priest that hasn't made his name yet, but if he has that equipment, who knows what he can have. But let me know in the comments what you think about Aric Almirola's retirement and who you think is going to take his car next year. And also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to be good and post videos every day leading up to the start of NASCAR season. I'm also going to do race reviews and all that on here. And the more that this thing goes, the more I'm hoping that I can hear your guys' opinion and be able to do more special kinds of videos. All right. So until tomorrow, see you guys later.